Legend has it, there's a well out here. Now I gotta go find it. Wish me luck. What's happening, folks? Welcome back to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. So, today I'm out here in the woods at our new location here at the Hornet's Nest Paintball and Airsoft facility. Way back off the beaten path. I'll stitch the video in from the drive-in here. It's back pretty far. We gotta open up some trails, but today we hunting well casings. The owner had told me that there is a couple of wells back here somewhere, and I'm trying to find them. So I'm on the hunt. Ugh, bugs. Gnats. I will not eat the bugs, even if they fly in my mouth. But yeah, I gotta find some well casings up here. So maybe you guys can help me hunt for it. Let me spin the camera around. Weasel looking for a well casing. I'm imagining anywhere from a 1-inch pipe to a 6-inch pipe sticking up out of the ground. At least a foot or more. Somebody's been cutting trees back here. It's all nice and open. Oh, look. Right to the edge of the hillside here. This is fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's nice up here. A little narrower, a little hilly. But I kind of dig it. So, definitely not seeing well casing, guys. Are you? I'm not seeing it. But there is another little roadway over here that we can go explore. You know, when I think about a well casing, I think about the truck that has to drive in to put the well in. Whether it's drilled or driven, which I believe he said these are driven wells. So, you know, the owner, Bob, knows this place like the back of his hand. And I am still learning a lot of this property back here. But there's another little roadway looking thing up here. Quite the roadway path. Looks like an old path. So I'm assuming we're going to take a walk up it and see if we can't find what we're looking for, folks. I mean, these old roads, logging roads back here go on for long, long ways. Look at this, guys. This looks like an old roadway here, doesn't it? Let's take a quick gander for poison ivy and go for it. Let's see. Looking for a well casing. Well casing. If I was a well casing, where would I be? I would be on a flat spot. So that's where I would be. Huh. Very interesting. Oh, there's a flat spot up there. Let's take a look. Once we find the well casing, I've been given some instructions by Steve the plumber. And Steve the plumber has asked for some measurements and a sounding of the well. I can see that the deer have been back here pretty heavily. Not seeing a well casing. No, sir. I most certainly am not. Well. I do see lots of awesome looking woods to do a bug out weekend in. And apparently this is where all the deer are hanging out. Huh. No casing though. Very interesting. Perhaps I need better instruction from Mr. Bob as to find this thing. He drew me a map, but I'm not the best map reader. Well, gonna have to go back and look at the map, guys. I'm at a loss. At a loss. Not lost. I'm at a loss as to where this thing could be. Very interesting. Well, I suppose what I should do is see if Mr. Bob has gotten back to me. I sent him a message and I asked him what size casing I should be looking for out here. And he, like I said, he drew me a map. I'm just not the best map reader. And perhaps, you know, the thing's a little hidden. Could be a little hidden. So, no telling. No telling. But thus far, it's well free Friday because I haven't found it yet. I have not found it yet. But once we do find it, we will take our proper measurements for Steve the plumber. We will get a sounding of the well and see how deep it is. And the next thing to do is to get a water test. And we're going to test the water in the well. Make sure it is potable and clean enough for everybody to drink and consume, which is the most important. And if we can get it to that, then maybe we'll invest in some sort of pump system. Not sure exactly what we'll do, but we will do. We will do. And hopefully we have clean drinking water back here. Man. It's gorgeous back here, guys. Hang on. Fern Gully here. It's just beautiful. Peace and quiet and solitude. But no infrastructure, guys, so no infrastructure. Just beautiful up in through here. Well, you can see the end of the property up there. I don't know if you guys can make out that that orange posted sign up there. Let's zoom right in on it. There it is. Orange posted signs. That's the end of the line, folks. Well, perhaps it's down this way further. Let's keep looking, shall we? I'm not one to give up so easy. We've got roadway here, flat. There's an old barrel down there. This flattens off a good bit. If I were a well, maybe I'd be up here. Just gorgeous here, guys. Is that a well casing? Could be. Could be. Somebody's gonna shout it out in the video. You walked right past it, bro. You walked right past it. No, but what beautiful land we have to use here. We'll have to take hunting season off. There are folks who use this for hunting. So from November-ish on, we will not be here. We will not be here. Beautiful quad trail. There's looks like a field down below us. You ever feel like you're getting stalked by a predator? I totally feel that way. And I totally have not seen a well yet. Huh. Very interesting indeed. Sounds like the weather's starting to roll in. I hear some raindrops in the canopy above us here. Storms are in the forecast for tonight. I'll go on a little further, but I don't think we're going to find ourselves a well casing all the way back here. Looks like a tree stand down there, huh? Freaking tick on my leg. Okay, the rest is just dirt. Fantastic. Carry on. Carry on. Lots of deer sign back here, guys. Lots and lots of deer sign. Yeah, it's a big old ladder stand. And no well. No well. Alright, well. Ooh, bug on the camera. Go on, bug, get. No sense in crawling up underneath somebody's tree stand for no reason. You know, I wouldn't be happy with folks walking around underneath mine, so. Let's head back up the trail. Huh. Yep, I'm gonna have to go back and look at my notes from Bob and see, he drew this thing for me on a map. I mean, how much harder could it be? But let me go check my notes and maybe I'll have better luck in a minute. Stick with me. Shitty. Looks like a coyote. Coyote. So they're down here chasing deer, no doubt. Chasing deer. What beautiful forest, man. Just gorgeous out here in Ancrum-Dale, New York. You see the shelf up there on the hill? That's basically the property line running across there. Gorgeous out here. Starting to rain. Huh. So I looked at my notes, and I am definitely in the right area, but I am not finding a well casing, and it could totally be hiding behind one of these big ferns or something, guys. Like totally behind a fern, or behind a tree, or walked right past it and never knew. It could be right down there somewhere, but hiding behind something, and I just don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Glory has smiled upon us, and I just found a freaking 6-inch well casing. I thought it was a rock. We walked right past it. Let's give it a tap, make sure nobody's home. No bees. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, we'll go back to the truck, get some tools, and get going on this before it starts pouring. Alright, guys, so plumber asked me to get a couple measurements for him. So the first thing we're going to do is pop this cap off of here. And we're going to get a measurement of the actual outside of the casing. We have 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. And now we have to get a sounding and see how deep this thing is. So I'm going to set you guys up right over here, I think. Right over here, if I can do it. Let's see. There you go, you should be able to see me. We're gonna drop this mason's line with these two nuts tied onto the end down the well. And I've got my tape measure over here with me. We'll see how far down the water is, and then we'll see how deep the well is altogether. Hit the bottom, hit the bottom. So we're gonna go from right here and just pull back. Interesting. There is no water in this well. Zero. Zero. Only R. "25 feet, guys. 25 feet and no water. This thing came back dry as a cork. So that's not good. It's not very good. But there are two other wells like this on the property. So all hope is not lost. We're just going to have to do some more exploring. That's all that means. Well, back on goes the cap. And off to the next one, guys. A little disheartening, but hey, we'll make do. Sorry, friend. Maybe sometime in the future. Alright, guys. Well, I took a look at the map, and I believe I know the area in which the next well is. We shall see. Take a cruise up to where I believe it to be. I checked the map. Some sticks bopping me here. Rain's starting to pick up. I believe the next well is right here at this intersection. Somewhere in there, guys. I am not ready for that. So that'll have to be another day, folks. It's raining a little bit too much for this G. And we got some slickery stuff to drive through here. We have to cut these trails back and things, but that'll be your walking path, folks. A little disheartened, being that the first one that we found was empty, but if at first you don't succeed, try and try again, right? So we've got two more wells that we have to locate and check out. But imagining exact same thing, 6-inch casing driven down into the ground. Cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, wish me luck, folks. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival, out of here.